You may have this person blocked right now, but there's something that they're going to keep persistently showing up for, okay? And they have been stalking on your page, so even if you have them blocked on one place, I do think they have access to you in other places. They feel like there may not be a clear path forward towards you. They have not figured out how they're going to make that happen, but they do have a mission to have this Four of Wands reunion with you. There is a sense of the connection of who you are to this person that makes them want this. We're going to just draw these cards, and I just want to see how this person, they're healing. We love to see that, but they got the fantasy. As I said, they're in that fantasy. They want a second chance. They are fantasizing heavily, okay? The way you present, you must be a freaking goddess. Like, there's something about you that just seems out of this world. The way that you curate, the way that you present yourself, like, there's something about the way that you deliver that is just so unique to you, that has this person fantasizing about you in a different way, in an elevated way, in a way that really consumes them. And they're wanting a second chance here. Reconciliation, making amends, an opportunity with you. They are brokenhearted, heartbroken, destroyed. They have been healing, though, through feeling the heartbreak with you. And that they may have been shallow before, that they're feeling shallow right now, hollow, empty, boredom. There's a piece of them that's missing. One more. They've had a perspective shift of exactly who you are in their life, exactly how important to them you are. Something has really changed in this person's energy. I want to just see how they show up for you. So how does the collective view this person? Wow, you saw this person as someone that lacked direction, that maybe didn't know how to drive things forward with you, that there may have been a third party love triangle, that this person maybe didn't show their authentic self completely, but that you were always really optimistic for this, but they really didn't have that drive forward. And there may have been someone else's influence. There could have been heavy partying. There could have just been a third party element to this connection that didn't align with you, that it just didn't work out. You really saw this person. You needed this death, this transformation. You saw this as someone that was only here for a period of time, that couldn't be trusted, that couldn't be completely relied upon. You did see this as a potential soulmate, though. So there was energy between you guys that was reciprocated. There was a depth that would have got very intense very quick. There was a sense of balance between you two, but when it came to actually driving things ahead or releasing these third-party ties, that's where there was the halter. That's where this didn't escape, that part. They really didn't have the forcefulness to drive things forward. Instead, they kind of didn't know where to take it, how to maneuver it, didn't commit, was a little bit Seven of Cups, a bit all over the place, a bit head in the clouds, wasn't completely grounded and centered. Chariot in reverse. That this person takes too long and you've been moving on. Because of their lack of drive forward, you've been moving forward. You've been overcoming that hardship. You don't want to be patient. You know that this person would take forever and you don't want to necessarily wait on this person. The Sun. The Tower. Count your blessings. The Hierophant in reverse, unconventional life choices, making a stand. So this person did allow for things to come down between you two. There was a shocking end. They didn't stand true to their commitment to you or making a stand for this connection. There were challenges, but they didn't necessarily overcome them. At least not with you. Okay, what's this Three of Cups? That it was a missed opportunity with you, that it brought about so much tension, that it brought about so much burden because of what was going on in this situation, but that it was something that you also missed too. You missed this opportunity. You were really hoping and counting on this person to show up and show through, but they weren't able to make the stand you needed on their unconventional life choices, in the way that they were acting, in what they decided to do and how they moved within this. You were on the brink of collapse with this whole connection. Six of Coins. Strength, the strength of your connection. When it was just you two, when there were no interruptions, your give and take, it was both ways, baby. You both loved each other deeply. There's a sense of reciprocated energy here that was felt between you and this person. Two of Cups. Queen of Swords and Justice. You may have told this person how it is. You may have said, I know exactly who you are to me. You know exactly who you are to me. We need to do what's right here. We need to stand in that truth. We need to make that call for ourselves and stand in our justice, stand in our fate. This person may not have completely adhered to that. I actually do want to just get one more for that row. How did this person react to that? But it is something that's faded. That there was a big decision around the nature of your connection and it moving forward. They needed patience. They needed more time. They're reevaluating their plans. It took about a month. Like, there's still a sense of this person's energy of not being able to be completely forthright in a way forward. And there may be outside blocks because of the situation. Okay. What's the future outcome here? Manifestation, the Magician. In time, truth will come to the surface because your energy, your magnetism, it's too attractive not to. This person's going to come forward with that clarity, with that truth. When things are truly in balance, they're going to come through Page of Cups. Judgment is going to hit, okay? I do think they're standing in indecision right now, but they're going to have a moment where judgment hits, where that clarity hits truly. Right now, I think they're in this Page of Cups. They're dreaming about it. They're wish-washy about it. They have this hope for a future. But when the time comes, there's a cycle that they're going to close out, literally the world, and they're going to have the willpower to break through that hermit mask. How they've been watching you, how they've been on the sidelines, they're going to come forward with communication. Ace of Swords. Things finally in harmony after not being in harmony. And this person's going to tell you exactly what you mean to them and exactly how they want to drive things forward. That's what's meant to happen within this connection.